if you know the right type of passes to use at each point in time, it really makes your life easy. Also creates a lot of opportunities for you. Charlie, guys, this video is the only video you need to watch about passing. All right, I'm going to show you everything. Okay, I'm going to show you about like 7 different types of passes in this game. The one I also use. All right, so that Charlie, you can be applying that in your gameplay as well. Right. The first type of pass is the normal X pass. All right, guys, this pass is very underrated. To be honest, this pass is very underrated. You just tap the X button, and the stronger you hold the X button, the further the pass goes, right? Guys, this pass is the most accurate of all the passes. The normal X pass is the most accurate of all the passes. Sometimes when you are building up, just be doing X pass. Just be tapping X pass. Like that's all you need to build up. Okay, when you are attacking, especially when you are in your own half, okay, and then you are not under pressure, you can just be using X pass. Right, the number of times I've been able to use to hold on to possession just because of X pass is crazy, right? Just press the X button on your controller to make that pass, right? Guys, the next type of pass is the driven X pass, or I call it a driven pass. Guys, this pass is absolutely meta. Okay, now with the X pass, you hold the R1 button. My R1 is my finesse button. So if your finesse button is R2, then you have to hold on to R2 and X for that, right? But my R1 is my finesse. So this is how you make that pass. Okay, so now that pass, you hold R1 and press X button. That pass has a lot of acceleration and speed, right? Very, very, very high acceleration and speed. Okay, so for that one, it's normally used for making very fast and direct passes to your midfield. All right, and it helps you to beat your opponent's DM. So for example, over here, I want to make pass to Cruyff. Do you see the pass I make? Right over here, I make it like this. Okay, so that one gives you a whole lot more speed to your passing. It makes it hard for your opponent to intercept, and sometimes too it can be very surprising for your opponent. But don't be spamming this pass all the time. If you spam this pass all the time, Charlie, it go feel worry you. So know when to use it, because with more power comes more responsibility. Okay, so that's the R1 pass. Okay, now the next one is the lofted X pass. The lofted X pass, you double tap the X button. So see, that gives the ball a bit of height when you are passing. Okay, so like this. So sometimes this pass, you use it to wriggle through tight corners. Right, so for example, over here, it's very, very hard for your opponent to intercept. Okay, because of the loft that comes with it, and most of the time it takes your opponents by surprise. Okay, so sometimes if you're in tight corners like this, you can just use the lofted X pass to create like opportunities for your players. All right, now the next one, like we all know, is the through pass. Okay, which is the triangle pass. Now the triangle pass, guys, is so meta in this game. All right, but then how to do it is another thing altogether. I'm going to show you all the variations, but let's start with the simple one. The simple one is just by pressing the triangle. All right, now the more you hold it, the more power it gets. But you have to know that if you are triggering around, for example, you have to just hold the triangle for a bit longer. Right, the more you hold, the more power the pass has. Okay, that's one thing that you have to be aware of. Also, most of the time, if your player is running into space, when you are giving the triangle pass, don't aim at the player. All right, try to aim at where the player is running towards. Okay, and that's how you give the pass. All right, so if the player is running towards there, you aim there. And that's how you give the pass. So with the triangle pass, it's not like the X pass where you have to aim at the player you want to pass. With the triangle pass, you try and aim at where the player is running towards. Okay, and that's what will give you the neat through pass that we see over here. Okay, now the next one is the lofted through pass. Okay, the lofted through pass, just like with the X, this time around we double tap the triangle. Okay, we double tap it, and the longer you hold the first tap, the more power the pass has. So over here, if I double tap like this, okay, you see, but if I hold and then double tap, you see it has more power. All right, so that's the lofted through pass. Also very good for splitting defense. The number of goals I've scored with lofted through pass is crazy. Especially in tight corners and in crowds, you loft it like that, and then you get very nice goal scoring opportunities, right? Now, guys, the other thing that a lot of people don't use is the precision through pass. Okay, for that one, you hold your R1 and then a triangle. You see, most of the pros do it a lot. R1 is your finesse button. Okay, most of the pros do it a lot, and that's how it looks like. All right, it's also a very powerful type of pass, especially when you're giving a true pass. All right, and most pros use it when they are trying to get out of press. All right, that's where I've seen them use it more when they are passing at the back. Now you see that gives you a certain arrow. Okay, so that one normally gives you very like it's sort of like the way precision shot works. Okay, it gives you more precision to the pass, ensures that your pass is going where you intend to let it go. It's something I want to add to my game actually. The precision pass is very powerful. Okay, yeah, that one you are sure that wherever the direction is coming, the ball will definitely go there. Okay, so you should be using that more times. Okay, guys, the next thing is the curved through ball, right? This is some of the nice clips you see online where somebody gives this long pass and escape. Guys, now that one we hold the L2 button, right? The L2 is the I'll say the shielding button. All right, you hold the L2 button, this one. All right, and then you make the pass. Now this pass gives the ball a curved trajectory. Okay, so it's not like the normal triangle pass. It adds a bit of curve to the ball, and that one, the type of curve it gives will be based on the player's curve start, the player's play styles, and all of that stuff. All right, now this L2 pass, you normally don't see it in short distances. You will not see the curve in short distance. Most of the curves you see is when the pass is long. So look at this, for example. Do you see the type of trajectory the ball took? Do you see? Do you see how the pass went? So that's the L2 pass. Do you see the pass Cruyff made? All right, so it gave it that swerve. All right, this is also very powerful, right? For going around defenders, it's very meta. All right, so that is the curved pass, guys. Use it a lot. It will really help. You see the pass. You see Odegaard's pass. It's so beautiful. All right, so that's the curved pass, guys. Now the last one is it could be one of the most meta, but I won't say it's the meta. Depends on the situation. That one is the precision curved pass. Right now, the precision curved pass is the L2, R1, and then the triangle button. Okay, so we talked about the precision through pass like this, where you hold the R1 and make the through pass. Now this time around, for that pass, we are going to add a curve to it. So now I hold L2, R1 be my finesse, and I make the pass. Now guys, look at the line very well. You realize that the line has some curve. Look at this. You see the curve the line has? You see the curve the line has? Now that's what we call the precision curved pass. All right, very meta like this. So I hold L2, R1 and I pass the ball. All right, so that gives it that curve. All right, now let's try that again. You see? You see the curve? You see the curve? It's such a beautiful pass to do. All right, so that's the precision. So L2, R1. Okay, it gives that curve. So that's the precision through pass. Okay, so guys, these are the type of passes in FC26. Please, I hope you guys can learn it. Charlie, if you add this to your game, it will really help improve some of your passing and create opportunities for you.